Good afternoon, baseball fans. I'm Jared Ertman coming to you from Wildwood Baseball Park in Sheboygan, Wisconsin to bring you exciting Sheboygan A's baseball action. Today, the Sheboygan A's take on the Eau Claire Cavaliers in a couple of games in the Wisconsin State League. Coming in, Eau Claire has only played 4 games in the state league. They're 1-4. All those games played against the 9-1 Lombard Orioles. Sheboygan is 2-5 in the Wisconsin State League, 9-12 overall. And hoping to improve their record today. And Eau Claire is a capable ball club, so we should see some good games this afternoon. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Now they're announcing the lineups currently here at the park, and also want to mention that it's Cancer Awareness Day at Wildwood Park. So, in case you were wondering why the scoreboard is pink, now you know. Highlighting those who have fought and beaten cancer and the ongoing effort to find a cure.
Shortstop, number 11, Trevor Tyson. Left fielder, number 41, Cole Hiley. First baseman, number 29, Chad Langley.
Lineups being currently announced.
Number 8, Grant Evans.
And for the Cavaliers, it will be Tyler Dewey in the number 1 spot. He'll be playing second. Brett Vavra will be in right.
Catcher, number 23, Ben
Linares Pohl will be in center. Brian Berman will be catching.
Trevor Nicholson.
Kyle Comber will be the shortstop. Yukli Lasuda will be the third baseman. JT Yoakum will be designated hitting. And Andy Davis, the first baseman. Yuki Nishimoto will be in right. And
Remove your headwear for the playing of the
pitching
national anthem.
will be Davis Lenzen. And now we have the playing of the national anthem. Starting on the hill tonight for the A's will be number 45. That will be Nicholson. Nicholson has appeared in 2 games this year for the A's with 9 innings pitched. He's allowed 9 hits and 10 runs for an ERA of 8 even. And he will be working today to shut down this very capable Eau Claire lineup. Taking his warm-up pitches now, and in moments we will be underway. A little recap from last night. The A's took a game in the Northeastern Wisconsin League from the Manitowoc Bandits, winning 8-6. Excitement was provided by a late-game solo home run off the bat of Cole Hiley, and the fact that 8 of the 9 A's batters got a hit in the game.
Kevin Grossholm and Mike Martin. Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 2, Tyler Dix.
Tyler Dix is the first batter. And the first pitch to him is called a strike, and we are underway. Swing and a grounder that goes foul over by third. Now a odd-looking pop-up just goes right behind the catcher and the umpire. Ben Gordon, the catcher for the A's this evening. 1-2 now to Dix. Now another ball makes it 2-2, and then a pitch is swung and grounded to short. Backhanded by Tyson. Throw made. One away.
Number 32, Brett Vavra.
Brett Vavra is the batter for Eau Claire. Pretty good start for Nicholson. A fly into shallow right, and that will be dropped. Maldonado went back for it. He was called off by McCarty, and McCarty did not catch it. So that'll be an error. Lenarius Cole. And it's 1-0 to him. Nicholson sets and delivers. Swing and a grounder that goes foul beyond first. One and one. Breaking ball doesn't find the zone. Now A stolen base by Vavra. Throw was late. Now the Cavaliers with the runner in scoring position, and now a pop-up deep in right. McCarty goes back, and he makes a very nice catch. And that will be it for the Cavaliers. He dropped the easy one, but didn't get the... Yeah, he didn't get the easy one. Made the hard catch, and the A's get out of it. Besides, Eau Claire having a runner in scoring position, and they'll have a chance to go up in the bottom half. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising.
Leading off for the A's, number 14, Greg Root.
Greg Root is the leadoff batter for the A's. Lineup for the A's this evening will include Root, who is playing third, Trevor Tyson at shortstop, Cole Hyleen left, Chad Langley at first, Grant Evans, a designated hitter, Luke Maldonado, the second baseman, Sam Mathis in center, Jeremy McCarty in right, Ben Gordon catching, and of course Nicholson on the mound. Grounder to second, throw made, and Root is retired.
Number 11, Trevor Tyson.
Tyson in now, and he takes a ball. Next pitch will be in the dirt. Evens the count. Strike one called, a gutsy 2-0 breaking ball. Tyson chops one that will be fielded behind first base by Dix. And he makes a throw. That was a good play. He hustled all the way over there and got it. And Tyson will be out. Cole Hiley is now the batter. In short order, it's 2-0 on Hiley. Next pitch, called a strike. And now a grounder through the middle. That's a single. So after grounding 2 out, the A's get a single. And Chad Langley will be the batter. And Langley's the man you want when there's runners on base. He leads the club and runs batted in, 15 on the year. Throw over to first yielded no results. It's 1-0 to Langley, and now a hard hit ball into center, but it'll be caught. And the A's fail to put up a run, and there's still no score after one complete. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising.
Today's Peabody's Pizza goes to program 592. 592, bring it up here, you get yourself a pizza.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 18, Brian Berman.
Brian Berman will be leading things off for the Cavaliers in the second after a double play ended the first. And now a grounder to second. An easy play for Maldonado.
Number 13, Kyle Comer.
Kyle Comer. And he'll take a ball. And now a hit through the left side of the infield. That one had a pretty sound coming off the bat. Tyson dives for it, but can't get there.
Number 12, Yuki Yasuda.
Yuki Yasuda, the third baseman, is now the batter for the Cavaliers. One and one now. And then a low pitch will make it 2-1. Throw to first. Comer is back in time. Nicholson sets, delivers. That one will fall into center field on the swing by Estruda. Single. And now there are runners aboard first and second. One away.
Number 19, JT Yoakum.
JT Yoakum. Yoakum steps in, tries to lay down a bunt, but it goes foul. Yoakum, the designated hitter. Tries another bunt, and this one popped up, and Rude will hustle to get it in foul territory, and that's 2 away.
Number 33, Andy Davis.
Andy Davis swings and misses. A's have 4 outs at first, second, and third. A fieldable grounder will be pretty sure out here. Next pitch is outside and low to make it 2-1. Swing and a fly into center. That one will be caught, and that is it for the Cavaliers in the second. They leave 2 stranded, and the A's will inherit a scoreless ball game in the bottom half. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Grant Evans leads things off for the A's in the bottom of the second. He'll be designated hitting, and he has 1 strike against him. And looks at another. Now one misses just outside. maybe a bit more off the plate, but not the biggest miss as you see some pitchers waste on an 0-2 count. Swing and a pop-up that goes over the top of the backstop and onto the roof of the press box here. 1-2 remains the count. And Evans has to dodge an inside pitch. Swing and a fly that goes out of play over the left field line. 2-2 the count. And that one was low. Probably missed outside too. A little difficult to judge from my angle. The count is full. And then Evans will battle and draw a walk after being down 0-2. And that's the kind of plate discipline that they need to propel their offense. Luke Maldonado is the next batter. Maldonado squares the bunt, pulls back, ball one. The 1-0 pitch misses outside. Two and 0 now, and Maldonado squares up again. This one rolls foul. Throw to first. Evans back in time. Swing, and this one a bouncer that will be fielded at second. Throw made, but Evans was practically at second before it was fielded, so Maldonado will be out. Evans will stand on second, and Sam Mathis will be the batter. One away here in the bottom of the second. Mathis looks at a strike. That one looked like it was right down Main Street. Mathis squares to bunt, attempts to drag one, but he doesn't get it down, and that's strike two. Swing and a miss. Mathis will go down on strikes. Jeremy McCarty. McCarty batting in the 8 spot this evening. Gordon in the 9 spot. McCarty has been batting in the 9 spot. For most of the season, ball goes out of play. That's strike one. And Lenzen will step off and look Evans back. Swing and a miss for McCarty. 0-2. So it's 0-2, and McCarty will have to battle to stay alive in this at-bat. He doesn't. Swing and a miss. And the A's leave one stranded, and there's no score after 2 complete. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light. Into the top of the third we go, and it'll be Yuki Nishimoto for the Cavaliers, and then back to the top of the order with Tyler Dix and Brett Wavra.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 17, Yuki Nishimoto.
Nishimoto takes a first pitch strike on a breaking ball. And then strike two.
577 have a consolation prize for you in the Pepsi inning program. 577.
Ball one on the 0-2 pitch, as is common. Nicholson winds and delivers. Swing, and this one goes into right. McCarty will slide and catch it.
Number 2, Tyler Dix.
Tyler Dix. He will take strike one. Next pitch outside. Swing and a grounder back to Nicholson. Makes the throw over. Two up, two down for the Cavaliers, and up comes Wavra. Wavra reached via error in his first at-bat. Oh and 2 in short order on Wavra. Nicholson's next offering swung on and grounded to third, fielded by Rude. Throw made, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Cavaliers in the top of the third. Ball game remains scoreless, and this is Sheboygan A's baseball brought to you by Dufour Advertising. It'll be Ben Gordon, and then back to the top for the A's with Rudin Tyson. And the first pitch bounces. Nice pitch swung on and missed by Gordon. Gordon swings, and that one will roll foul over by first. Gordon batting .231 on the season. And now we will pop a ball foul that goes onto the roof of the Eau Claire dugout. That's on the first base side, the visiting dugout here at Wildwood Park. Home dugouts on the third base. Count remains 1-2 with a foul ball. Gordon stays alive in the at-bat. Next pitch bounces once again. Hits in the left-handed batter's box and bounces to the backstop. Evens the count. And then on one low and away will fill the count. Lenzen has been streaky today. He's had moments where he's pitched lots of strikes and then handful of ones that'll miss the zone. And now Gordon grounds out after a pretty good at bat, and Greg Rude is the batter for the A's. Rude will take strike one. Then watch a ball. Swings on the 1-1, and this one a grounder to second, but it's misplayed by Dix. Rude will reach on an error. Error number 1 for the Cavaliers.
Butterburger for you, courtesy of the Eau Claire, program 591 in Culver's. Butterfingers Butterburger.
And this year, the A's have suffered from their own mistakes, and it's not that the teams they're playing don't also make mistakes, but A's have played a lot of close games this year already, and always the kind that you can't afford to make any mistakes, but more than just mistakes, it's mental errors versus physical errors. Everyone's going to boot a ball once in a while, but just bonehead plays, those are the kind that make managers pull their hairs out. And they've had a few of those this year. Now a grounder that will be backhanded at first, 1 out made at second, and it's a 3-6-4 double play, or 3-6-3 as the case may be, but first to second to first, and that will be it for the A's. 3 scoreless innings here at Wildwood Park. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light. Valerius Cole will lead off. Top of the 4th. One and one to Cole. And these doubleheader games are 7 innings, so at the end of this half inning, we'll be halfway through. This looks to be one of the close games that the A's have become used to playing this season. And hopefully they can become used to winning. And now Cole hits one into right. That one will fall. McCarty gathers it in, makes the throw to keep Cole at second. A leadoff double for Linarius Cole will bring up Brian Berman. Both teams have had opportunities to score. Neither one has capitalized thus far. It's 3-0 now to Berman. And then ball 4. Put runners on first and second.
Number 13, Kyle Plummer.
Kyle Comer is the batter. Swing and a miss. And one comes in high, 1-1. Again, runners on first and second, no outs. Cavaliers mounting a threat here. 1-2 on Kyle Comer. And a breaking ball doesn't get in the zone. It's 2-2. Next pitch swung on and hit into left. Hiley makes the catch, and that's one away. Runners stay put.
Number 12, Yuki Yasuda.
Yasuda got a single his first time up. Now he swings and puts one foul. A lot of play in the left field. Nicholson's next delivery is a ball. One and one the count. Nicholson sets and delivers. Swing and a bouncer to short. Chance for two. There's one, but no second throw attempted. And Yasuda will reach on the fielder's choice.
Number 19, J.T. Yoka.
Runners on the corners now. And a bouncer that is fielded by Tyson And he'll make the throw, and the A's get out of a bit of a jam. After 3.5, it's still a scoreless ball game. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. It'll be Cole Hiley, Chad Langley, and Grant Evans for the A's. And the A's today, to go in conjunction with Cancer Awareness Day, are using pink bats. Some of them are going with their normal pieces of lumber. One and one now. Well, the next pitch is in the dirt and will bounce to the backstop. And it seems like that whenever that happens, whenever Lenzen has a wild pitch or a pass ball, that the A's don't have anyone on base. Maybe that's just because Lenzen bears down, but in any event, it's 3-2 on Hiley. Hiley will swing, and that one will fall into center. Leadoff single for Hiley. Chad Langley steps in now.
Number 29, Chad Langley.
Throw over to first. Hiley dives back. I don't know if he needed to. He kind of just laid down. It wasn't. And the first offering to Langley is inside. Strike one called. Got the outside corner. Throw over to first. Hiley back in time. One and two the count to Langley. He waits Lenzen's next offering. Hiley looked to steal, but he didn't get a good jump. Kind of got caught in no man's land, and Berman didn't make a timely throw, and Hiley got back in time, but he was stuck. He stopped and just had that deer in the headlights look, but he's back in time, and the A's have yet to make an out in the inning. Full count. Another throw for the first. If I were Lenzen, I'd just let that be. If you figure if you can't get him when you got him dead to rights, you might as well not bother. And now Hiley will take two. Throw might have got him if it was on target, but it is not.
Number 8, Grant Evans.
And that's one out after the strikeout by Langley. Grant Evans will be at the plate after having walked in the second inning. Swing in a high pop-up that goes foul just in front of third base. Catch is made by Yasuda. That's two away.
Number 3, Luke Maldonado.
Luke Maldonado, now the batter. Ball one. Swing and a grounder up the middle. It is fielded. And the throw made. It was right near the bag. Comer hustled and got it. And the A's waste a leadoff single. And after 4 complete, it remains scoreless. This is Sheboygan A's baseball brought to you by Bud Light. Into the top of the 5th we go, and for the Cavaliers, Andy Davis will lead off. Yuki Nishimoto, and then back to the top of the order.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 33, Andy Davis.
Ball in the dirt, bounces away from Gordon. And now a liner that Rude dives for and Snags.
Program 581, you get a dinner from Scenic Bar. That was the Scenic.
And right there was the Scenic Bar, Scenic Play the Game by Greg Rude. Diving catch to put one out. Nishimoto, now the batter. Two and 0 the count on Nishimoto. Nicholson winds and delivers. Strike one called on the breaking ball, and if the pitcher has a breaking ball like that that he's comfortable with, that he can get in the zone even when he's behind in the count, that is a weapon. Seen it a few times today from Nicholson. And now the count is 2-2. But the next breaking ball does nothing. 3-2. Swing and a fly into shallow right, and that one will fall. A Texas leaguer for Nishimoto.
Number 2.
So now with one man aboard, the batter will be Tyler Dix. First pitch to him is a strike. Swing and a pop-up. This one also into shallow right. Goes foul, but McCarty will catch it. And that's 2 away.
Number 32, Brett Vavra.
Brett Vavra. Vavra reached on an error his first time up and then grounded out. Tyson fields it, barely makes the play at second, but he does. That's all you need, is that split second ahead, and the Cavaliers go down and fail to score for the 5th straight inning. It's a 0-0 ball game. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Sam Matthijs is the batter. That'll be McCarty and Gordon at least. 0-1 now. And now a pop-up into shallow right. Caught. 1 away. Jeremy McCarty now the batter. McCarty has been the regular in right field for the A's this season. He did not start yesterday's game. He's back in the lineup today as regular center fielder Dan Barwick is not in the lineup. And also missing is Harry Stout. He's over in the Czech Republic playing with the U.S. national team. And the A's sure do miss his bat. Pop-up that just goes out of play. Knocks off the eaves of the Eau Claire dugout. 1-2. And McCarty has to duck. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and McCarty goes down.
Number 23, Ben Gordon.
Ben Gordon is the batter. He'll swing and miss. And then again, 0-2. Swing and a pop-up back and out of play. That one into the parking lot. Almost put a dent in the Eau Claire bus. And now a flying right will be caught, and the A's will go down in order in the fifth. After 5 complete, it's a scoreless ball game. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light. Up for the Cavaliers in the top of the 6th will be Lenarius Cole. He'll get things going.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 3,
Cole
Cole.
saunters to the batter's box. Nichols awaits him. 2-0. Nicholson winds and delivers, swings a tall shot. Caught and right by McCarty.
Number 18, Ryan Berman.
Brian Berman is the batter, and he has one strike against him. That one was called. Next pitch just misses inside. Swing and a miss. Then a fall back after a ball makes it 2-2. And a swing and a liner into center. That'll be a base hit for Berman. That was a good at bat.
Number 13, Kyle Homer.
And Kyle Comer will be the Eau Claire batter. And one will bounce foul. Let's strike one, and Nicholson ahead in that way, and now a bouncer to short, one away, and Maldonado will not attempt a second throw, so Comer reaches on the fielder's choice, and there are 2 outs.
Number 12, Yuki Yasuda.
Breaking ball in for a strike on Yasuda. Next pitch is in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yasuda has reached base both of his times at the plate. Single in the second, and a fielder's choice he made it on base with in the fourth. And now he hits a grounder to third, throw to second by Rude, and that will be it. The 5-4 play for those of you keeping score at home. And the A's will have a chance to take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. It's the top of the order for the A's, and that means Greg Rood. Rood pops one foul and not a play. Left field side. Swing and another foul.
You my winner. Let's see what you got. Check it out.
The 0-2 pitch to Rood will just miss the corner. 1-2. Swing and a foul into the backstop. Next pitch misses. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Swing and a pop-up that will be in really shallow left. It will be caught by Comer, the shortstop.
Number 11, Trevor Tyson.
And Trevor Tyson will now get a plate appearance. Tyson has yet to reach base. And it'd be nice for him to do just that right now. 0-1 the count, though. The next pitch also in there. Called strike. Tyson's been on a pretty hot streak as of late. Grounder to short, but the throw is off. And that's a base on an error for Trevor Tyson.
Number 41, Cole Hiley.
Cole Hiley now the batter. Throw over to first. Tyson was in no real danger of being picked off. Now Hiley has to duck one. Another throw over to first. Big swing and a miss by Hiley. 1-1. And Hiley connects with one, but only to foul it in the backstop. Another throw over to first. Tyson back in time, doesn't even get dirty. Lands in, sets, and delivers. Swing and another foul into the backstop. 1-2 it remains. Landon sets and delivers. Swing and a miss, and Hiley will be put away.
Number 29, Chad Langley.
Chad Langley is the batter. He fouls one away. Tyson goes. The throw is high, and he'll be in there. One and one. 2 outs, and now a runner aboard second. Strike 2 called. Swing and a miss. And the A's leave one stranded as they fail to put up a run, and it's a 0-0 ball game going into the 7th. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light.
Leading off for the Cavaliers, number 19, JT Yoakum.
It will be the bottom third of the order for the Cavaliers. JT Yoakum, Andy Davis, Yuki Nishimoto. Swing and a miss. That was a... I don't know how to put it nicely. Not a good looking swing. Next one is no better. Just catches a piece of it. It goes foul. 0-2. Swing and a miss, but it's a drop third strike. Throw will be made by Nicholson. He charged in and fielded it. So he does all the work there.
Andy Davis.
Andy Davis. First offering to him is a breaking ball that didn't really have a chance to make itself a strike. Next pitch is low. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-0. Nicholson winds and delivers. That's ball 4.
Number 17, Yuki Nishimoto.
Yuki Nishimoto. Nishimoto 1-2. Squares to bunt. Lays it down. Nicholson will field and go to 1. 2 away.
Number 2, Tyler Dix.
Tyler Dix. Breaking ball doesn't find the zone. 1-0. Next pitch is in there, and that evens the count. And now a grounder to third. Rude fields it, throws it. And the A's just need to score a run in the bottom half of the 7th to take a victory. It's 0-0 after 6.5 here at Wildwood Park. This is Sheboygan A's baseball brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Bottom of the 7th, and Grant Evans will lead off. A's have 3 outs here to try to get a victory in the 7 innings scheduled. Strike 1 called. Next pitch is low. And now a bouncer to short. It will be fielded. Throw is made. That's 1 away.
Number 3, Luke Maldonado.
And Luke Maldonado. Maldonado swings at the first pitch center, and it's a liner, but it was right to the shortstop, Kyle Comer, and that's 2 up, 2 down for the A's. Sam Matthis is the batter. Swinging a foul straight back. And now Mathis has to dodge one. That one went behind his back. That'll make it 1-1. Strike two now. A's down to their last strike. And they will not make anything of it. Swing and a miss. So after 7 complete, the A's are facing another game of extra innings. It's 0-0. And this is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light. Leading off for Eau Claire will be Brett Valvra. And he will get a base hit. Landarius Cole. And now a pitch that Gordon does not block. It was low, and Valvra will advance on the pass ball. Next pitch is high and outside. Swing and a grounder to second. Throw is made by Maldonado, and that's one away, but Valvra will advance to third. He's got to hope for some ground balls here or some strikeouts. Long fly ball will be no good. Breaking ball in for strike one. Nicholson still bending him in there here in the 8th. Next one is that long fly ball. McCarty goes back. And that one will be gone. It's out of here. And after 7 scoreless innings, the Eau Claire Cavaliers get 2 off a homer from Brian Berman.
Number 13, Kyle Comer.
Kyle Comer. Swing, and this one lifted into right. It's caught, and that's 2 away.
Number 12, Yuki Yasuda.
The batter is Yuki Yasuda, who is 1 for 3. Got a single in the second. Squares to bunt, and that is a great bunt. It was rolling. It looked like he was going foul, but it stayed in up the third base line, and it's a bunt for a hit.
Number 19,
Well, that'll bring up
Yoka.
JT Yoakum. Throw over to first. Next pitch swung on, and it deep into left. Hiley goes back at the warning track, makes the catch. And Eau Claire takes the lead in the 8th with a 2-run homer off the bat of Brian Berman, and the A's will need to make up that deficit to keep the game going. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. Leading off for the A's will be pinch hitter Taylor Schwartz. The pinch hitting for McCarty. It's 1-1 to him. And now Schwartz hits one, and that will fall in center field for a hit.
Number 23, Ben Gordon.
Ben Gordon is now the batter. Throw over to first. Schwartz gets back. Another throw over to first. 0-1 the count to Gordon. And now a throw over from the plate. And Schwartz is thrown out. And the leadoff single is nullified. Swing and a miss by Gordon. And now Gordon will knock one. That'll be a caught ball. And Greg Rood is the last hope for the Sheboygan A's. And Rood swings at the first pitch, sent him. That's a grounder to second. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. A's go down in extra innings, losing 2-0 to the Eau Claire Cavaliers in this first leg of a Wisconsin State League doubleheader. Stat line: the A's failed to put up a run on only 3 hits, 1 error. The Cavaliers get 2 runs on 8 hits. They had 2 errors in the game. Losing pitcher is Nicholson. Winning pitcher is Davis Lenzen. Lenzen pitches a 8-inning shutout. Solid pitching performance by him. And while Nicholson didn't do spectacularly, he wasn't lights out or anything, he threw 7 scoreless innings and got absolutely no run support. And that just can't be the case. That just won't cut it. You can't win if you don't score. So the A's take another disappointing loss. And they'll have another chance in just a few minutes. Second game scheduled for 7 o'clock. Of course, this game started a little late, so that may be pushed back. We shall see. A's are hoping to take one. And with this, they drop to 9-13. Hopefully they'll be 10-13 at the end of the day. I'm Jared Ertman, signing off for now.